Welcome back to the basement. Welcome back to the basement yard. That's an
Hi.
old school sweater you got on.
It is. We're sweater boys today.
Well,
Look
it's
at us.
freezing.
It is really cold. What
Yeah.
is going I don't, not a big fan of this wind.
Sends a chill down my spine.
Listen, you've lived your whole life in New York City. As someone that has spent a significant amount of time outside of New York State and New York City.
I mean, Frank, we get the same weather basically.
No, I will say with confidence, one of the first things I remember about living in Connecticut when
Oh, Connecticut.
college.
I was thinking Jersey. I'm like, you're right here.
I know, no, but even Jersey, like the we don't get nearly as much wind. Like the wind up here is wild. Like I remember.
You don't get more wind?
No.
I would
mean,
think you're closer to the water, right?
I'm
on. Yeah,
you're on the water.
Yeah, that was
but
dumb.
no, like by the water, yes, there's a lot of wind. But I'm saying like the winters, there's wind all the time up here in like a New York City winter is the wind smacks you in the mouth.
Yeah.
By us, it's just a dry cold. And like I remember the first time I like experienced a winter when I was living in college my freshman year. I remember I go like this. I went like that. I went, could see to be a dragon.
To be a
dragon.
You're pretending to be a dragon in the cold.
Don't even pretend like it's still not cool.
No, it's. I mean, I don't pretend I'm a dragon still.
Oh, okay.
That's one of us, I guess.
And I watched what is it?
Vapor?
Yeah, there it is. Leave my mouth, and it stayed in the air. And I watched it float away.
No, it didn't.
Yo, I swear on my children.
Like a cloud? You created a cloud?
No, I didn't create a cloud. I just watched it. Like it wasn't like a and then gone. Mm-hmm. It was a and then I watched it go. And it was very.
Where was this? Connecticut? It was because it was cold?
Yes.
I think that has something to do with like humidity or something.
Probably has something to do with the density of the air.
Barometers, things like that.
Who?
Barometers? Wait, what is a barometer? Isn't
That's
that
pressure, isn't it?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, pressure, density of the air. Pressure has something to do with wind, so I guess we're kind of onto something.
yeah.
We're
You
not.
know what I thought about the other day? It was like super windy, and I was like, "Where does wind? What is wind?
Wind?
Do you know?"
I think so.
So I know not. Well, I don't know if I,
I
can
think it's
explain
like
it.
it's like differencing changes in pressure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
that.
it's like changes in pressure. That's why when you walk in like Manhattan, if you walk around like a big building, you'll get hit with a wind,
Yeah.
like a crosswind on an avenue really hard because the pressure is so intense. Like
yeah.
But
Yeah.
the air pressure.
My guess was like, this is gonna sound a little nuts.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Gravity. That was my guess. And here's my thinking.
But the wind isn't.
I know, but because I was thinking about the ocean. So I'm like, because the moon's gravity is moving the ocean, that maybe the Earth and moon's gravity is creating wind. I don't know. Maybe that's not wrong though, because maybe that has something to do with the pressure.
Well, I
Gravity
think,
is pressure, no?
I think because like the pressure, like the stuff off of water, like like aura off of the water.
I don't know what I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
The aura of the water.
I think that because like there's different air like temperatures that come off of the water and then different air temperatures above and they mix and they're like, yes. Does that make sense?
I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense.
It is kind of cool to imagine that it's just like the wind is just like, bah!
What does that mean? I hate wind. I tweeted this the other day, and a lot of people agreed that it's like the worst weather.
It is the worst weather. Wind.
I would rather rain,
Oh, I love rain.
but like rain with wind that may be worse.
sideways rain stinks.
Super
It's just,
stinks.
it's just stinky.
Stinks on ice.
It stinks on ice. It
Yeah.
really does.
That's the
Unless
worst.
it's hot.
Hot rain.
Summer rain is
Summer rain's great.
Summer rain is
Rain showers. Those are just.
That's just rain.
Oh yeah, no,
It's
I
just
meant
rain.
sun showers. Sorry.
Sun showers are cool,
Yeah.
but like not as cool as just like it gets like really dark out and you're like, what the? It's 1 p.m.
You like that?
Yeah, I think it's so
Oh,
cool.
no.
And then it just like one of the like I have a memory so vivid because it became yellow outside.
What are you talking about?
It was the day that I went to go see X-Men: The Last Stand, so I believe it was like 2006. And I remember I was at the movie theater in Astoria, and I went outside, and the weather was so bad that it looked yellow outside, and it rained so hard. But then it like instantly stopped, and then you just get like stinky asphalt. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I like that smell.
I love that
like
smell.
rainy concrete.
Rainy concrete.
I like that
rainy
smell a
asphalt.
lot.
Yeah, because it's still like hot.
When I was younger, I used to be like, oh, rain. Like I thought it was like a fox. Like I could smell rain coming, but it's like it's.
Well, no, you can. You can definitely smell rain.
What
coming.
isn't that the smell of the asphalt?
No, that's like a thing that like cowboys used to do. Cowboys can smell rain coming.
Oh, I thought that smell was just straight up like wet
No.
concrete.
There's like a smell to the humidity in the air.
What could you possibly be Googling right now?
Can you smell rain?
What you just said that you knew, and now you're looking it up.
I am looking up like what the actual thing is. Yes, you could smell rain, and it's called petrichor. It's an earthly smell that caused by a combination of water, ozone, geosmin, and plant oils.
Oh, so it has nothing to do with concrete or asphalt for that matter.
Yeah, it's just oils.
Is what it is, I guess.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that you could do that. I thought it was just the concrete that I was smelling. Neither here nor there. Anyway, we do have a big announcement on this episode, and that is the show. The show's going back on the road.
We're going across the pond.
The
so
show
they
is
say.
going across the pond. We are
overseas, as some people may say.
overseas, even though it's an ocean.
Over ocean.
Ocean.
As nobody says.
Yeah. All the seas I feel like are right there in Europe.
Adriatic, dead, red,
Mediterranean. Salt? What's this? Oh, that's the dead.
the dead one.
Have you?
Nope.
I was just gonna ask if you've ever been there.
Let's just get the housekeeping.
Yeah.
stuff
So
out of the
anyway,
way.
we do have tour dates in the UK, and I mean, I think we announced by now, by the time this episode goes out on Instagram, that they're coming. But on tomorrow, so when this goes out on YouTube, January 28th, that's when the pre-sale will begin with the code BASEMENT at thebasementyard.com. We are going to be in Glasgow, Scotland on March 25th. On March 27th, we are going to be in London. Did I say the 27th? Yeah. March 27th, we're going to be in London at the Palladium, and we're going to be at the Pavilion Theatre in Glasgow. And then on March 31st, we are going to be in Dublin, Ireland, at the 3 Olympia Theatre. So you can go to thebasementyard.com. Pre-sale starts on January 28th at 10 a.m. local time, okay? So where you live at 10 a.m., that's when the tickets are going to go on sale, January 28th, which is tomorrow. Use the code BASEMENT, okay, to get ready for that. January 31st at 10 a.m. local time. There will be no code required because that is going to be the general sale. So on January 28th, tomorrow, and until the 31st, go on thebasementyard.com to get your tickets for London, Glasgow, and Dublin. And yeah, use the code BASEMENT to get your tickets. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're coming to the UK. A lot of people have been asking us about it. We're super excited. Frank's never been there.
No.
What?
No, I haven't.
You said nah?
No, I haven't.
Nah.
A lot of this is going to be you just making me do accents. I imagine it's going to be you asking
Frank,
me.
no one's going to make you do any of that.
All right, I'll do them, Joey.
What I'm going to probably do more of is making you stop doing the accent.
Oh,
I know
really?
that. Yeah.
Well,
Frank, you're offending them. Stop.
I think people, like we've received nothing but positive, what's the word I'm looking for?
Support?
Yeah. People seem to like when we do it.
Oh, the accent.
Yeah. So,
well, I can't do it, so you're good.
Yeah, I mean, no. Well, there have been times where you slip into one and you surprise us.
I can get for like 4 seconds. I can do.
You'll surprise us with something, but
yeah.
We're excited. It's gonna be a time. What do they say out there? It's gonna be a what?
Cheerio.
No,
That's
why we don't. That's why we don't let you do stuff like that.
But yeah, we're coming out there. I just went to Scotland. I was in Glasgow for only a night, so I'm excited to.
Twice in a year is wicked.
twice in 365 days for Scotland is kind of wild.
Yeah.
But gonna be there. Have never been to London. Have never been to Dublin. Excited to go to these places. Glasgow was a fun time when I went. Excited.
Let's
I think most of our group hasn't. Well, actually, no. Ahmed came with me to Scotland.
And Greg has been everywhere. Been there, had that.
Everywhere,
been there.
anywhere, all at once.
Yes.
But yeah, so for those London and Dublin shows, if they do well, maybe there's a second show.
And
on
I think
Horizon.
Zach has been everywhere too. I think honestly,
He's driven everywhere.
Now that I think about it, I think I'm probably the one who is the least world traveled.
Yeah,
You know,
think so.
and
yeah.
even Ahmed has been to Scotland and I haven't.
Yeah,
You know,
it's true. But yeah, so those are the dates again. March 25th, Glasgow, Scotland at the Pavilion Theatre. March 27th in London, Palladium. And March 31st at the 3 Olympia Theatre in Dublin. So go to thebasementyard.com. Use the code BASEMENT to get your pre-sale tickets. Again, pre-sale starts on January 28th, on January 31st, 10 a.m. local time for both of those. But on the 31st, it'll be general sale, so you won't need a code or anything. So there you go. Okay. Also, before we talk about anything super silly on this episode, we had to get that out of the way, but we wanted to issue an apology to people that we've offended. This is a long time ago this is like over a year ago.
almost 2 years ago. Yeah.
Almost 2 years ago, we did an episode of the podcast where we talked about these two girls, Carmen and Lupita, who are conjoined twins. And just to give you an idea of like the process, is like sometimes we just like go on websites, we're looking for like headlines or whatever and trying to find something to talk about related to our lives and like do the show like that. And we saw this headline about these two girls, they're conjoined twins, and one of them has a boyfriend. So we're like, okay, cool, we'll talk about that. And I made just a stupid comment, and I was like, it's just dumb. Looking back on it, it's embarrassing, and I can only imagine how embarrassing it is for them. But I was just like, can we talk about these two girls who are conjoined at the pussy bone, is what I said. And then we were like talking about like if me and Frank were conjoined twins, what that would be like.
Yeah, we were talking about a part of their life that is private and intimate to them, and we're definitely not the type of people. I mean, it's weird because we sit in front of a camera and we talk, and I think people are like, oh, I feel like we're talking with you, but, we know who each other is, and I hope that people have gotten to understand who we are, but, like, we're not the type of people that are just going to be like, we made a joke, it's comedy, get over it.
Yeah.
Like, we are sensitive, we don't like, at the end of the day, like, we don't like upsetting people, period, and the fact of the matter is we talked about something about two people who's live and like talked about something that had to do with something that was very private and intimate to them and something they've had to deal with, and it upset them, and we're sorry. Like that's like, we're not going to sit here and be like, but it was no, that's it. We upset someone.
And I feel really bad because they're upset, and rightfully so. And so this happened a while ago. It was May of 2023 because we just looked, and when the episode came out, I'm not sure how long after that, but I received a message and I saw it from one of them, and I was like apologetic, and I apologized. I'm like, I'm so sorry. And there is a tool on YouTube where you can just cut out a portion of an episode. So I cut it out just to be like, I feel bad. If this was embarrassing for you, I want to take it out of the episode. So I took it out. Not realizing that there's also the audio version of it that I didn't take it out of. Stupid thing. And the reason why this is coming up right now is, admittedly, I forgot that this even happened. And then like 20 minutes ago, I was tagged in a TikTok where she's talking about it. And she's like, this is what they said. And I'm listening to it, and I'm like, this is so bad. Like, this is, like, just dumb. Like, to make a comment like that and say, like, they're connected at the pussy bone or whatever. And, like, I'm not trying to make a joke of it. Like, I'm saying the thing now because I want people to know, like, that's what I said. And then we went on to speculate, like, oh, if we were conjoined, like, this is what we would do. And then we were speculating about, like, their arrangement, because that's what the article was about, was, like, they like one of them is, and this is what the article says, I don't know if it's true. I've also learned after the fact that article misquoted them or whatever it is. So, with a grain of salt, that like one of them has a boyfriend and one of them doesn't. So we were like thinking about like, oh, how does that work? And along the way, probably just like it's an uncomfortable thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not even I guess at the time wasn't realizing what I did, but like it's stupid, and I feel really bad, and like with the show, I mean, if you guys watch the show week to week, we don't like to offend people. We're just trying to be silly, and we're trying to just, just I don't know, just try to make people happy. And it sucks to sit here and be like, yo, you just did the fucking thing that like, and so many people also on the internet are like, oh, these guys deserve microphones and everyone else is like a fucking asshole. They're unproblematic. And then to have this happen, like, or that had happened before, it's like, now we just look like fucking idiots. You know what I mean? And I just feel really bad. And I just wanted to apologize to both Carmen and Lupita about, the stupid shit that we said. We were just like in our minds just being silly or whatever. But like, obviously we said something that offended you. Looking back on it, I don't think it's fucking funny. Didn't really add anything to the show or whatever. It's just stupid.
Yeah. And I mean, there's really nothing much else that I can say or contribute, but you hit the nail on the head. Like we just don't, like, we're like, and we're both very sensitive to this. We're like, I think we are always trying to make sure that we are just not upsetting people, and just hearing from someone saying like, hey, that is me. I am that person. Like, it's just like, oh man.
And you went on and on for fucking 20 minutes.
And again, it's about a part of their life. Like, I'm sure they've had to deal with ridicule from other people as well. And like, to be a part of that is something that is upsetting. There's no, like, we're not going to sit here and just be like, that was then, this is, no, it was wrong. We fucked up. And I'm not like minimizing it and calling it anything other than just sad and kind of gross. And Carmen and Lupita, we apologize. And
I sent them a message on TikTok, but I've never messaged anyone on TikTok, but I went to their page and I messaged them. I think it's a shared account, and they haven't read it yet, but I sent them a message basically apologizing, letting them know that we're going to be apologizing on the episode. But yeah, man. And I don't want anyone in the comments like trying to like defend or be like, yo, it wasn't even that bad or whatever the fuck. Like, bro, that's not what we're trying to do. Like, at the end of the day, if someone's really upset by something that we said about them, like, we're sorry. And like, it's idiotic. We don't have to do that. Like, we try to avoid that at all costs. And like, that was just a dumb thing. And, I'm not like, I think that we would never do that, especially now, like with the, growth over the last however long, like, do feel a very big sense of responsibility to make sure people know that like, we aren't trying to be bad dudes. We realize there's a lot of people out there that just want to be offensive and want to hurt people's feelings, and it's like, well, whatever, sometimes you have to ruffle. Like, we're not trying to do that. We're just trying to make people laugh and just be silly and shit, and we feel really bad, and like, that's it. We're super sorry, and like, if there's anything we can do, and I wrote that in the message to them about, like, we're gonna apologize. I took the things down so that you don't have to like deal with people listening to that or whatever, but whatever you want us to do, I will do. For the most part, like, just let us know if you need anything else. Like, we're sorry. And that's it.
I'm perfectly well said. And
did you bite your lip, by the way, over there?
No, I didn't bite my lip. I got into a bar brawl. I was out and someone bumped into Becca, and I said like, hey, get out of here.
You picked your lip.
No, I didn't pick my lip. It was a very serious thing that happened to my lip, to my mouth.
What happened to you?
I got headbutt by Ruby. But it, like,
your daughter headbutt you in the face.
I mean,
go like this. I mean, you didn't have to do that, but yeah. It actually looks not too bad, but I noticed you like doing that.
What?
So that's why. Well, what you're doing, you're chewing on your lip.
I'm not chewing on my lip. Mm-hmm. You remember? I remember hearing about, like, I knew kids in like middle school or like high school, like growing up, that be like they would chew on the side of their mouth. They'd be like that.
I've done that.
That seems miserable.
You're not actually chewing. You're kind of gnawing.
What's the difference between a chew and a gnaw?
Chewing is like you're trying to bite through. Gnawing is kind of like you're just like...
I would say the opposite. I say chewing is just like kind of just like...
You ever play with a dog and it's like...
I've played with several dogs.
And like they bite your hands, but they're not biting your hands. You know
that's what I mean? That's a little like
teething?
La la la. You know, like it's a little like I'm just gonna give you a little love bite.
So then, what is gnawing?
I think gnawing has like a it feels powerful and emotional.
No, like mice gnaw.
But mice gnaw because they're pathetic little losers. I'm saying like, if we're looking at like, when you gnaw on something, it's because you're hungry. Like, oh my God, I was so hungry, I gnawed on that hot dog. Like the minute I got that popsicle, I gnawed on it.
I don't think anyone says it like that.
I think so. Chewing is a scientific thing. We have to chew in order to swallow. Gnawing, like there's some power and emotion behind it.
No, I think gnawing is like a dull, like,
No. Do we Google this and find it out, or
especially because I know how to spell it.
like put it like this? Like a herbivore would chew. Radicate would gnaw.
I got to be honest with you. Okay, it's
Radicate, right?
no. The definition is not a Pokemon, Frank. No, gnaw is. By the way, I had no idea that gnawing had a
It's G.
No, I knew that. I'm saying like I didn't know it had a different definition. It also means persistently worrying.
Oh, like I'm gnawing over you?
Yeah, the gnawing pain in your stomach. It's like,
Never heard of that.
no, that was the example they gave.
I love how you gave that like, I know that one. Like, oh yeah, of course. Like the gnawing pain. You've never heard that?
No. I've heard of gnawing pain before.
I've never heard of gnawing pain.
But it says to nibble persistently. So a bunch of little nibbles.
Oh, so it is. So
Yeah, it's
you're
like a
right.
mouse. Like a
so
mouse.
then Rattata.
I don't know why everything has to be Pokemon with
Because
you.
everything has to be Pokemon. By the way, downloaded a Yu-Gi-Oh game on my phone. It has been on. I've been sending motherfuckers to the Shadow Realm.
Wait, you downloaded a Yu-Gi-Oh game?
Yeah.
Like you paid?
No. No, I didn't.
You bought a Blue Eyes White Dragon?
It's a free game. No, when you start the game, they're like, you get to pick from 3 decks. I saw like, it was like balance deck, defense deck, dragon deck. I took that dragon deck so fucking quick, dude.
Defense deck.
Who the hell?
Who's that?
You know, but boy, oh boy, that dragon deck.
Did it have a Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Absolutely, it had a
Nice.
Blue Eyes White Dragon in
Good.
there. And I throw that son of a bitch down, and I started watching the show again. What?
I don't know.
What's so funny about that?
That you started watching Yu-Gi-Oh again.
I mean, dude, when's the last time you watched that show? 2002?
2006. How old was I?
Too old.
Yeah, probably too old.
Yeah.
2002.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's what it was. First episode, my guy pulls out Exodia.
Stop.
Yeah, dude, against fucking Kaiba.
I don't remember who that is.
Kaiba.
Who's the guy with the cool hat that has like, it's like pink and white. It's like triangular.
Oh, Pegasus? He's the bad guy. The guy with the eye?
No, who's the main guy?
Yugi.
Oh, so that's what I'm thinking of.
Yugi.
Wait. The main character in Yu-Gi-Oh, his name is Yugi?
Yeah.
So what's Yu-Gi-Oh?
I mean, when he's in trouble. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, okay, I don't.
Yeah.
That's so the cards are called Yu-Gi-Oh, like the card game.
Yeah.
But he's Yugi.
Yeah. Well, it's not that hard to understand, Joey.
I mean, it doesn't make sense.
My guy
Pokemon is
Kaiba
not a
pulls
guy.
out 3 blue eyes.
That would be like Ash being Pokey.
Okay, so? But Pokey stands for Pocket Monsters.
I didn't know
Pokemon.
that. Yeah, I didn't get that.
You didn't know that?
No.
You didn't know Pokemon was short for Pocket Monsters?
No.
Where have you been for the last 25 years?
It's not in the song. Why would I know that?
Yes, it is, Joey.
Well,
I want to
how's it-
be the very best, like no one ever was.
Why don't you just get to the part that says Pokey Monsters?
You don't. Oh, it's hard. Like you can't. You're gonna tell me you could start a song in the middle and know it?
I mean, what is it? So what is the lyric?
The lyric is to get these pocket monsters within my grasp.
Is that true?
To get these pocket monsters within my grasp in the ball that I will clasp. Pokemon.
Frank, you made that up.
I did.
Oh, you
I had you.
you did. They don't say Pokey.
To get these pocket monsters within my grasp with this ball that I clasp. Pokemon. Honestly, that kind of fits in really well.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
No.
Why not?
Because I mean, I don't know.
We have proven I am a lyrical genius before. And this is just another
Proven is a little.
notch in the belt, so to say.
I do wish, like, Pokemon was. I guess Pokemon is just hunting.
It's way not hunting.
It's less violent.
Yeah, and you can't use your hunted animals to battle other hunted animals. What the hell? I don't know. Where did you
Imagine it was real though. Like you threw a ball. And
I've
it
thought
hit.
about it so often, Joey. So often have I.
Did you ever have a fake Pokeball and just throw it at everything?
There was so at the lake house where my dock is. I mean,
Yeah.
there's that big rock next to my dock.
In the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There used to be I think there is now, but before there was its current incarnation, there was a post that stuck out of the rock. Someone had put it there in order for passerbys to not drive up over it because it's a huge rock.
Okay.
And I would go up, and when I was playing by myself as a kid, I'd go up there and I'd go and I released the Pokemon into the wild.
I don't even understand what that means, though.
I released Pokemon into the wild, and then I would go and I would
Why this? Why that?
just to get them out because there's so much energy.
Right, but where are you releasing them from?
The post.
Oh, they were in the
They were
post.
stuck in the ground.
Oh.
So the post was just like a,
Got it.
you know?
Okay.
And then I'd be like, oh my God, look up. There's Pharaoh and Pidgeot.
I hated Pharaoh. Bro.
Everyone hated Pharaoh, dude. No one liked Pharaoh.
Pidgeotto? My guy.
You know what was a good bird?
My birds, Marty and Molly?
No, fuck those birds. Skarmory. It was like a metal looking Pharaoh.
That's not an original.
It's his second generation.
That's the generation.
You're missing out. There were some really cool Pokemon past your generation.
Who was the big one of the second gen?
Lugia and Ho-Oh. And then there were the legendary dogs. Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. Suicune. Suicune had a little...
Yeah?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
You had a crush on him?
Them.
It was what was it? A dog?
It was a dog. A legendary dog.
I did like Ninetales and Arcanine.
Crazy. Oh, Ninetales. Vulpix was cute too, but Ninetales definitely had it going on.
Yeah, it did.
You know?
Eevee. I'm an Eevee guy.
I know. And then you went from Eevee to... I know you like Jolteon, but I could see you being a little whore for Flareon. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, I mean, we're not going to spend too much time on Pokemon, but to start, who you taking?
That's a very easy one.
Which one?
Charmander.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All
Duh.
Anyone you meet who's like Bulbasaur, I'd be like, all right, bro.
Bulbasaur is my least favorite of the three, I think, but it's Charmander by far.
Wait, do you have Pikachu as well?
So in the original versions of the game, red and the Japanese version was green, but then there was blue in the US. Remember, it was a red and blue version.
Yeah.
It was just those three starters. And then remember your rival, which I always named Gary. You probably named him something cool like Ass or Rocket.
Ass. Ass.
They would pick the one that was always in opposition. So if you took Charmander, they took Squirtle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what you mean. I would always make their name a curse word, by the way.
Yeah, balls.
Yeah, like penis.
Yeah.
Penis picks Bulbasaur.
Yeah. Oh no, you've beat penis.
Yeah.
But then they released Pokemon Yellow version, which you start the game and you can't take any of them, but you're just gifted a Pikachu, and the Pikachu walks around with you.
I had that one.
And then you can get through trading, you can get Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur elsewhere.
Got it.
But you know what game? Oh, where's your Nintendo Switch? In a closet? You fuck.
Yeah. How often do you play Nintendo? Answer me.
I mean, I go between the three consoles, but there's a Pokemon game on there, Hey You Pikachu or Hey You Eevee, and it's fucking bananas. I'm talking you can go through the Viridian Forest riding a Charizard. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I remember, you know what's funny? The game Pokemon Snap, stupid idea for a game, but so good. You're just going to take pictures of Pokemon.
Yo, I love that first game, and then they came out with another one a couple years ago. Great game. A lot of fun.
And you still just take photos of Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's nothing else you do.
No.
You just
they
photos.
added a story to it. They need 10 pictures of Pokemon eating in order to research how they eat, and you get this special flute.
And it's why?
It's cool though. It's cool to see Pokemon.
I agree.
You're bugging out if you don't like it.
I did like it.
You better.
I would owe it. I would go up the block to this kid's house, and he had it on N64, which I never had.
Who?
Danny. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I know exactly
Your
what
sister's
Danny
friend.
you're fucking talking about, bitch.
Yeah, your sister's friend. Weren't they friends?
Yeah, I mean, they hung out with the same crowd
Yeah.
sometimes.
But yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, man, that first, when you were playing the game, the volcano level, and you could find, you know, like you would hit the Charmeleon into the volcano, and then he came out as a Charizard, fucked your butt. And then when you broke open the egg and Moltres was there, what about Zapdos, dude?
That's my favorite Pokemon. I haven't played that game that much. Like, I just played it when I was at his house sometimes.
You know what? The Nintendo Switch 2 actually was just announced. You need to get back into video games, but like not like cool shoot 'em up video games like or like Madden, like you need to get into like video games that are gonna make you feel a sense of home and love. And that's a lot of video games you missed out on it as a kid because you didn't have a Nintendo 64, you didn't have a GameCube, you didn't have a Super Nintendo. There are so many video games, Joey, that you just have never played.
So I need to.
Besides Mario Kart and Mario Party and Super Smash Brothers, have you ever played a Mario game?
No.
Bingo.
So you need me to get a game that makes me feel like at home and nostalgic and like
Yes.
as I was a kid.
Yes.
And stuff. Or I can continue going to therapy. And we do have sponsors for today as well.
That was good.
You like that? Okay. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is online therapy. So that was quite a segue. Honestly, I didn't.
Yeah,
even
that
plan
was
for
a
that to
complete
happen.
accident. Just so you know.
But yeah, BetterHelp. If you want to dip your toe into the world of therapy, you can do so with BetterHelp. I've had people come up to me in person and tell me that they appreciate the fact that we promote this brand. So really cool for people. I've been in therapy for years, and I think that it's very helpful for growth, mentally, physically. It helps a lot to de-stress with your therapist. But yeah, if you want to, start doing therapy, you can do so with BetterHelp. You could just do it, you could start connecting with a therapist in just under 48 hours. They have a diverse network of over 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specifics. They make it very easy to find the right fit for you, because that's part of the onboarding process where you talk to a therapist and you're like, I don't really think we vibe. I need someone else. So you can do that. Also, it's customizable if you want to talk to people, once a week or once every other week or once a month or something like that. You can do so with BetterHelp as well. But yeah, so it's an easy switch at no cost, and you can save some money. You can go to betterhelp.com/basementYard today to get 10% off of your first month. Okay, so that is BetterHelp, spelled BetterHelp.com/basementYard to get 10% off of your first month. So go enjoy that. We also have Stitch Fix. Stitch Fix, it's ready to simplify your style and enjoy your life in 2025 by helping you purchase the clothes you're going to wear. Okay, you want to be stylish, but you don't have the time to go to the mall or shop all the time or do your research like that. You can go to Stitch Fix. You fill out a style quiz. You give them your sizes, your height, and like the kind of fits you want, the kind of patterns you like, and they will start pulling items from a bunch of brands that you know and love, and they'll send you a box with a bunch of stuff in it, and you only pay for the stuff that you keep. So based on your quiz, they'll pick out stuff that they think you'll like. You'll get it, you'll look at it, you'll try it on and be like, I want to keep this, not keep this, or whatever, and you return the stuff that you don't want to pay for and you don't want to keep. And it's just that simple. And returns are free always. Okay, so personalized style for everyone. Get started today at stitchfix.com/basement. That is stitchfix.com/basement. So enjoy that.
And friends and family, make sure you go over to patreon.com/thebasementyard. We really appreciate all the love, all the support that we've been getting over there. And we are in transition into a new studio. This might be the last episode that you see in this old studio, and that's because of people like you. So patreon.com/thebasementyard is not only one of the best, but one of your favorites, seemingly, places that you can continue to support us. For that first tier, you get weekly episodes 1 week in advance, and then that second tier, well, you get exclusive episodes every single Friday that are just for your ears, eyes, and hearts only. I don't know what you do with them, but that's your decision. So go check it out at patreon.com/thebasementyard. Thank you guys for getting us to over 33,000 paid patrons. It is very much so appreciated. We are trying to give you guys what you love, which is more of us and crazier things and bing, bang, boom. So patreon.com/basementyard. We love you. We thank you. And we'll see you over there.
We'll see you over there.
What
was that?
I want to just go back to forget about your comment about me needing therapy. You feel there's no part of you that wants
Therapy, Pokemon Snap.
I mean, but be honest with yourself for a second.
When I think of Pokemon Snap, here's what I think about.
Yep.
Being in that kid's room, and he had a giant lifelike doll that was dressed as Sting, and I would do wrestling moves to it. So that was cool. So maybe I didn't play a lot of Pokemon Snap because he would play Pokemon Snap, and I'd be wrestling this thing.
Gotcha. Okay. But hear me out.
Yeah.
If you had the opportunity right now to put something on and go out there and find and catch a Zapdos, you're not all about it?
Do I have a Master Ball?
Of course you have a Master
Ultra Ball.
But you don't want to use a Master Ball on a Zapdos. You want to keep that for Mewtwo, which you can only get in the end game after you beat the Elite Four and your rival, who you aptly name probably Penis.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Ass. That was so funny because that was definitely one of them.
Well, I remember.
It's like, ooh, ass.
So it's weird that this came up because we were just talking about this, but there was a guy that we knew at our after school program that was a firefighter and lost his life on 9/11. I'm not going to say his name. You know who I'm talking about,
course.
though. He played Pokemon, and he showed me his lineup, and all of his Pokemon were named after wrestlers. So, like, his Squirtle was named Road Dogg. And, like, his Pikachu was Mr. Ass. So, like, people did that.
Yeah.
You know?
Mr. Ass shocked you.
Yeah, exactly. But, dude, just why not? What do you have to lose?
No, I mean, I just don't know when I'm going to be compelled to play Pokemon
I will
Snap.
sit you down. I will give you your favorite drinks and your favorite snacks.
Frank, I'm not your daughters.
I know.
You're like, oh, I'll give you this in a little plastic cup. Here
But
you go.
it's
You got
nice
your
to
pretzel
treat-
rods.
It's nice to treat you like my child sometimes, because there are parts of life that you don't realize are beautiful and fun and happy. And how much? Shut up! How much? I'm going on a tangent here. How much do you want me to experience love and happiness and joy? Right?
On your time. I'm with you.
Yeah, but also I'm saying, like, even if we are not able to do it together, you want me to experience life and happiness and joy, right? I want you. And it's just my way of doing that for you is to give you a box of hot tamales and let you go and catch some Nidorans.
That was some wild gaslighting that you did right now. And I'm actually impressed by that. And I'm glad that everyone saw that. But it's like, you want me to be happy, right? So do the thing that I want.
I want is going to make me happy.
And you want that
Yeah,
because you're
right?
a good person.
Well, you are a good person.
And you want me to...
And I want you
First
to
of
go
all,
find...
What was the Pokemon you said?
Nidoran.
The worst. Not worse than... What's the one that hardens?
Metapod? Or Kakuna?
I liked Kakuna, actually.
Because it went to Beedrill.
No, because it looked like a ninja, kind of.
It did.
It had like ninja like eyes, kind of. Anyway, can we stop talking about Pokemon?
No.
We're going to talk to something that's similar, but not. Apparently, on January 25th, all of the planets in the solar system will align to make a cool view of the sky. So that was a headline that we saw. Here's one thing that I do want to say. Before I begin, I don't know if this is something that happens all the time. It feels like it doesn't.
It feels like it shouldn't.
It feels like it shouldn't.
Yeah.
So that's my point. If they're going to align, then what? Do the volcanoes erupt? You know what I'm saying?
I think,
Gravity reverses.
First of all, I've been watching a lot of Hercules lately. So I know... What? Why was that look?
Is that a TV show?
You've seen Hercules, brother.
The movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who put the glad in Gladiator?
Yeah.
Hercules, you know?
Yes. Okay.
I can go the distance? What?
Get to your point.
No, I mean, there's so many
I've
other...
seen the movie. I said
okay,
yes.
but there are good songs in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Stop naming songs.
Okay, all right. What's the one that Danny DeVito sings? So you want to be a something kid, whoop-de-doo. All right, I got to keep going.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure that's when the Hades opens up, or the underworld, and then the Titans come out, right?
I don't know. I don't know that it's a good thing if the planets are aligning. You know what I mean?
Are you more excited to see one planet or like what? Like what planet?
I don't think we're going to see any, bro.
No, I think you could definitely see planets.
Bro. Look at my
Neil
eyes.
deGrasse Tyson always comes out and he goes, look to the western sky, and upon 3 clicks from pure midnight, which are all words we didn't know existed, you will see Mercury. Like he says shit like that.
Yeah, but unless I have like an actual telescope.
We have a telescope. You can get one. They're not that expensive.
Yeah, but you would need like a sick one.
Ours-
I'm not gonna go to like Party City and get a Ahoy matey telescope and like see Mars.
No, we have like one on a tripod that has like the big fat butt. And you
Oh.
like look through it and stuff like that.
Damn, you have a thermometer. You have a telescope like that?
Yeah.
Is it expensive?
We got it for Miles one year for I think his birthday.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like too expensive. You can get like insane ones. Like we're not fucking
Yeah, we're not
counting
getting the Hubble.
we're not counting the craters on the moon.
Right, yeah. Yo, you know when they say that if you look into like the Hubble telescope or something like that, like if you look whatever, you could see technically into the past? What?
Yeah, dude. Yes, they are correct.
It
fucks me up. It fucks me up. Do you understand that?
Because by the time
Yeah.
like
So say all right. So say we look up into the sky and we see a star right here.
yeah, that star's been there.
That star was there a long time ago because the amount of time it takes for the light to reach us,
Right.
it's now over here.
Right, yeah.
And it's just bananas.
But if I'm looking at a telescope,
telescope, you're seeing the light. That's what you're seeing. Telescopes,
can we see into the future?
No.
Like that's a Raven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you gaze into the future,
I knew you were gonna start singing that
you
song.
might think life will be a breeze.
Life is a breeze.
There is trouble from a distance, yeah. Go, Ray. But it's not something the same. Remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it freaks me out. But they're supposed to align.
This is dangerous.
Bro, I'm shocked my father hasn't texted me about this.
Oh.
Being like, yo, stay inside.
Stay inside, don't look up.
Yeah.
Don't
look up.
Don't look up.
Bro, did you watch that movie, Don't Look Up?
I watched some of it and I didn't like it. I turned it off.
You got scared?
A little bit.
You would. That's such a prank to being like, I don't know, I just like boring.
This is not
I wanna
acted
turn
well.
off.
Not acted well.
It's not acted well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like definitely freaky and makes you think. And it's like, yo, if this were to happen, what the fuck can we possibly do?
Nothing. We can just hold our loved ones and
Hold our loved ones, which is what, yeah, that ends up happening. Spoiler. But I'm surprised my dad didn't hit me up about this. And like, cause he loves end of the world shit. He has a top 5 list of ways to go. Tsunami, I think, is like one.
that's one of the worst ways I would imagine.
Tsunami. Tsunami is number 1. Like Deep Impact. You remember that movie? Where the wave comes and just kills that couple who's just like hugging on the beach. He's
Yes.
like, oh, he
What?
want to be just standing there.
Oh, I think
watching
he
the-
just wants someone to hug. I don't think he cares about the wave.
he's
He's inviting death.
He has been on record saying that he wants to be on the beach doing this. Do you know? I mean, you probably know this because you were in my house growing up. Whenever it was a thunderstorm, he would stand at the back window and watch thunder. And he would just be like,
I do that too. I can't lie.
and
I
then
do that.
thunder happens and he goes, oh.
Yeah, dude. There's
loves-
something.
he loves lightning.
I love. First of all,
You love lightning?
he's looking at lightning, not thunder. 'Cause
Yeah.
Thunder is,
Yes, it's the sound
it's the sound or the gyration of this of this over here. These hips
of the thighs, yeah.
of my thunder. No, it's like I don't know if it's like a dad thing or what, but like anytime it storms like bad, me, Becca, and the kids sit in front of the window and we watch the lightning because it's so cool to see. Because you're just looking and then you just see like the lightning just like kind of crack up,
I do like that.
and then I'm the one that's just like, all right, start counting. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It's 4 miles away.
That's funny. Is that true though?
I don't know, but I will say this: have you ever like has lightning struck where you are, like within like close proximity?
Yeah, I think so.
Yo, I have never felt something like that in my entire life.
You've been lightninged?
I've not been lightninged, but I've been in the house in Astoria and lightning hit in the alleyway.
Oh, wait, when was that? There was one time. Oh no, it was recent. It was when my last apartment in Astoria. There was a day it woke me up out of sleep.
Yo.
And it was so loud. And then I was like, yo, what was that? And everyone, like, everywhere was talking about that. And it ended up being this thing where I think it was like low cloud cover. And then with certain whatever, it just like trapped the sound of the thunder in a specific area. And it was so loud, dude. I thought my building was going
You
down.
felt in your jellies, didn't you?
Dude, it scared the shit out of me.
It woke
I
you
didn't
up?
even think it was lightning.
It
Like,
woke you up?
legitimately.
Yeah?
Like it was like bang, and I was like, "Oh my god, what was that?" Like I was so
that
confused.
sounds fun. That sounds really fun.
Yo, it was so scary.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's
Who cares?
terrifying.
I mean, if the planets align, that shit might happen. They might throw a hyper beam from the moon.
I think you can only see it in India.
Really?
Yeah,
Aw,
it says
man.
a celestial, which I love that word. Spectacle awaits skywatchers in India on January 25th.
Wait, why is that the case? I guess because of where
The
like
angle.
they'll be and the time
Yeah.
of the day. Oh man.
But yeah, they have all
I wanted to
these-
go to India for several reasons. That's I guess another one, but not now. It's not going to happen for another. When's
know-
this going to happen again?
I don't
When
know.
do the planets line up? Look
It
at
says
this.
it's a rare celestial event.
I love when people do that where they're just like, this is the last blood moon in 700 years. And it's like, we just had one last week.
Also, what is a blood moon? Is it just when it turns orange?
Maybe. I think it has something to do with like when it happens. Like there's like, they gave names to moons based off of like plants.
What?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Shut the fuck up. Wait. Planets align January 25th. I just want to make sure that we're... Bro, how often do these planets align? The ones that are aligning on the 25th from India, how
Well,
often do they align?
I mean, you think about they all have different rotations around the sun. So
You're pissing me off.
I mean, I'm using logic. This is the one time.
You're not going to get it!
But the one time, Joey, that I try to use logic to come to an answer, instead of sitting there, and by the way, don't think I didn't see your tweet, bitch. Don't think I didn't see your tweet, bitch.
Which
you know, oh,
tweet?
people get followers, and now everyone knows their opinions. Is that about me, bitch?
Frank, you ever hear that song, You're So Vain? You probably think this tweet is about you. It's not about you, you dumbass. God.
He got me good, folks. All right, let's say once every 100 years.
I'm confused by this. Oh, no. Wait, how many planets are there?
8, because they don't acknowledge Pluto anymore.
My
Fucked
very
up.
educated mother just served us 9 pickles.
No, but they don't acknowledge Pluto anymore.
So there's 8?
Just 9.
So a celestial spectacle awaits skywatchers in India on January 25, as 7 planets, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Mercury align in a breathtaking arc.
Wait, what happened?
Mercury, I guess, and Earth are not involved in that.
What the hell? They're leaving us out?
But then that would be 9.
No, it would be 8, brother.
But they're saying as 7 planets, Venus, Mars, Mercury. Oh.
So everyone's included but us.
What the fuck? We're not included in this?
Bet. All right.
That's fucked
Okay.
up.
All right. Bet.
Why would we not be?
Galactic Council. No problem.
That's fucked. But I Googled it. I was like, what are the frequency? I didn't write this. The frequency of planetary alignments depend on how many planets are involved and how closely they are aligned.
One every 100 years.
So it's confusing because it says 6 or more planets. 6 or more planets align within a small area of the sky about every 100 years, which is what you said.
Oh, look at that. Whoa. Wow. I use logic and I get the answer.
But then it says all 7 planets align once in about 22 billion years.
I mean, that's why
Excuse me?
That's why it's not happening right now, man.
What?
Our planet isn't aligning with us right now.
It says all 7. Why does it say all 7 align once? But like this says 7.
I guess because you can't see Mercury aligning too. Because it's
we're looking that way?
We're looking that way. Mercury is over there, like, what's up? And then the others
Wait,
are over
what's
there.
the first planet?
Mercury.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
closest
that's
to the
included
sun.
in this.
And then it's Venus.
No.
We're the third rock
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
sun,
yeah.
baby.
So Mercury and Venus and all the other planets except us.
Venus is included too?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Mercury.
Just not us.
By the way, I heard one time on one of those sci-fi shows where they do like interviews with like scientists who would tell you like we're going to be dead in a year or whatever.
Yeah.
And he pronounced it Uranus.
That's how it is pronounced. It's not Uranus. It's Uranus.
Wait, really?
Because it's based off of I think it's like the Roman god. All the planets are named after gods. Mars is the god of war. Venus
is the god of war for real?
Yeah. Neptune was the god of the sea.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I guess not Earth. We're just like it's our own thing.
Yeah.
Venus is the god of love.
I don't know.
Saturn is the god of. I think Uranus is like the god of gods or something like that. Or Janus, which
Saturn
is Jupiter.
Is the Roman god of agriculture, harvest, abundance, and time.
Jupiter, no.
Uranus is the god of sky and heavens.
Yeah, crazy.
And then who's the other one you said?
Saturn.
Venus.
Venus
is like
love.
beauty?
Love, beauty.
Love, beauty, fertility, sex, prosperity, victory.
There is that planet got something going on there.
Yeah, dude. There's probably like crazy stuff going on.
I mean, there's nothing going on because of.
We don't know that, dude.
We can with confidence probably say it's not.
With confidence, probably. But we don't know. Maybe the aliens have like a thing that they're doing over there.
I mean, they're very close to the sun.
I know.
They're like really close.
Did you ask me this? Like, what movie you would rather? Oh yeah, you did. It was like Harry Potter or whatever.
Yeah.
But yo, thinking about being like in a Star Wars movie and being able to travel to other planets, like, how many years of intergalactic travel would have to exist before you're like, all right, fine, I'll do it?
What do you mean?
Like
how
if they
it's been
invented
well
it right
established for this many years?
So like, you know the way that flying is right now, where it's like you're not like the plane's not going down.
I'll do you one better. If I was 85,
yeah,
and intergalactic travel has been out for a while, and I'm not doing so hot, okay?
You're gonna do it?
It looks like I'm not gonna make it another year or two. And they're like, yo, we have the cure for it. You'll live another 20 years, but it's on Mars. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, all right, might as well. It'll take us, at that time, maybe it'll take us like 2 years to get there instead of 5,
Wait, does it only take 5 years to get there?
To Mars? I believe it does. You didn't see The Martian, dude?
I did, but I was like in and out. How long does it take to get to Mars? 7 or 8 months.
All right, the movie. The movie was wrong then, not me. Forgive me for putting my faith in a movie.
Right, yeah. Movies are your Bible.
All right.
I want to expand on that, but we have some sponsors.
Okay.
We do have Harry's razors, okay? Even if you got a face for podcasts, hello. You better believe you deserve the best shave, okay? I've had Harry's razors. One thing I will say about this company, obviously they have really good razors, okay? But I do love their packaging, I will say that. And everything feels very like luxurious, and like the weighted handle on the razor, it's like, ooh, this is very nice. And it's a very good shave. I use it to shave my neck, and it's very good. So so Harry's razors, they're amazing. And right now you can get a $13 trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/basement. Okay. That is harrys.com/basement. And what's going to be in this thing? Okay. You get a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, foaming shave gel, and a travel cover for just $3 at harrys.com/basement. So $3, go try it out. See it, get a new razor. Boom. You're good. Okay. Then you can sign up for a little subscription. Get it all the time. You never have to go to the store. Never even have to think about it. It just shows up. Boom. I'm good. But yeah, the highest customer satisfaction in the shaving industry. Okay, so it's not just me over here making stuff up. But you can get started today for just $3 at harrys.com/basement. That is harrys.com/basement for that $3 trial set today. Maybe surprise your boyfriend with it or something. That'd be nice. Okay, and lastly here we have Squarespace. So Squarespace is a site where you're going to build your website. Essentially, it's a platform where you can build websites, you can buy domains, and it will help you build your website. Your website is very important if you're doing e-commerce or you have some content or anything that you want to showcase. People are going to go to your website. If it doesn't look up to par, then people are going to be like, I don't know if I trust this anymore. So with Squarespace, they make it very easy to build these great-looking websites because they have templates, pages of templates that you can pick from to jumpstart building this website. You could just switch out some pictures, fix the text and everything, and you're kind of good to go. Okay, I've built one in a day, like legitimately have done that before. So definitely go check it out. There's also a lot of other features that will help you optimize your traffic, let you know where traffic is coming from and whatnot. They do a great job. Anything that we build over here, a website, we do it through Squarespace, okay? So go to squarespace.com/basement to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Again, that is squarespace.com/basement to save 10% off of your first purchase of a website or a domain, okay? There you go, folks. And for you, sir, thinking about the space travel, let's say today, they like send people to any of the planets, and it takes 4 days to get there and 4 days to get back. Let's just say that,
Yep.
right? And you can go to any planet, maybe add a day if it's past Jupiter or something, all right? But they start doing it today, no problems. When people start living there, you know what I mean? And like, is there a point in like 10 years
or
where you're
something,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna go visit Neptune?
No.
My cousin lives there.
No.
No,
No.
because you don't want to get in a rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I get freaked out getting on planes.
Oh my god! Imagine looking out the window.
Bro, you look out like I get in a plane and like I'm like, you know the mentality. We've spoken openly about the mentality I have to put myself in. But there's even and I know this is stupid. So please don't dogpile on top of me.
Okay.
But like even in a plane, I have a thought of like, but you know what? I can land on Earth and like by some miracle make it. If a plane were to, I know it's stupid. I know it's stupid.
No. I'm asking because I don't really know what you're saying. You're saying like if the plane was going down, you'd jump out.
I don't know what I would do, but there is in my toxic head.
You're like,
I will figure out a way to live.
Okay.
Whether it's like, oh, I land and I just like jump and aim and I hit a pool or something.
Right.
Like there is.
Jesus.
But like there is a part of me that has convinced myself that is
You could do it.
with space.
Yeah.
There is nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing. Because here's the thing. Something goes wrong up there.
Right.
Done, dude. Like there's no.
You can't pull over.
You can't pull over. You can't like. I'll just put a backpack on and with a parachute and go back to Earth. Because
Well, everyone would need helmets.
what are the helmets gonna do? They'll just turn it'll be a layer of charred plastic over your head.
No, we'd all have to wear spacesuits.
Joey, I don't care what we're wearing. We could be wearing solid gold diapers. It's not gonna make me want to go. No. As I am a terrestrial being, and for the rest of my foreseeable life, I will live the rest of my life being here on this planet. If they start putting people on Mars, good. Let my ancestors deal with that.
What if, you know how they did that space thing, which I don't even know if that was real or not, but like you can get in like a spaceship kind of and like you see outer space, but you just come right back.
No. No.
But what if it's been going on for like 10 years and there's never been an issue?
What do you get out of asking me these questions? You know I don't like it.
I know.
All right, Joe. All right, Joe.
Yeah.
If they have perfected going into the hollow earth, but you need to go through the Marianas Trench,
Oh my God.
and you can see everything, all the crazy stuff in the hollow earth.
So, that would be better. Are you kidding me?
You have to. It takes 4 days to get through the Marianas Trench.
Okay, but am I in danger?
I mean, you're in a submarine.
Same question. Like if
Same answer,
okay,
bitch.
okay. If they like everyone does it, like the animals down
It has
there.
been done. It has been done for 5 years.
Five? No,
10
no.
years.
Okay.
We have put people through the Marianas Trench.
Right.
Your turn.
Right.
Money where your mouth is. Let's see your mouth, pretty boy.
I think. Don't say that. I think I would.
Crazy.
Bro, imagine going down there and like the
Yeah.
lights are all on.
No.
I don't know how we're illuminating.
No. But like, it's like all right, for like 8 hours a day, we have to shut all the lights off because you need to you need to feel what it would be like to sleep. And there's windows.
Well, I would want the windows. I like it better if I could see.
Yo, but down there you can't see anything.
Right, so it's just dark.
Yeah, until it isn't.
What does that mean?
Someone flies by your window.
Oh. Well, I would be more interested in that.
And then you hear this.
What am I going to be scared by that? Oh, someone's knocking? A robber? Bro, I'm worried about giant fucking the Kraken being down there.
I'm saying you're down there in a solo pod.
Now I'm alone?
Yeah, bitch. You put me in this situation where I'm not going to space. You know I'm not, unless Elon Musk came with a blank check and he was just like,
so money would motivate you to go.
Yeah. Yes, it would, Joey. But I would need to pick the amount.
I saw a great question on the internet, and I think it was a podcast, so I'm going to steal this, and I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the podcast, but whoever you are, great job, good question. It may have been someone, I don't know. There's 1,000 grapes, right?
I'm looking at them.
You have 1,000 grapes.
Yeah.
Every grape you eat is $50,000. But one of them's poisonous, is going to kill you. How many do you eat?
Ooh. 1,000 grapes.
There's 1,000 grapes, $50,000.
1 in 1,000.
$50,000 each grape.
I would. Man, that's tough. I would say at least 100 grapes.
Frankie, that is insane.
Yeah, 1 of every 10.
Frank, you'd eat 100 grapes.
I would take those chances.
You won't go to space because you're afraid of that. I'm guaranteeing death.
But, all right, but if I get to grape 99 and then I die at grape 100, does my family still get all the money? Because I'll die for that.
Okay, so you'll go down like that.
I'll go down. If it's like this, all this money is going to my kids, it's like I'm getting the money, and if I die on the 100th grape, they still get the other 99 grapes of money.
Okay. The 99 grapes of money.
Then I'm fine with it.
Okay.
How many do you think you're eating realistically? Now,
honestly,
put big. Remember that sweet money mouth of yours? Close that shit and just think as if you were a normal person.
Yeah. I don't think that I would eat any. I'd be too afraid.
Oh, I'd have to eat at least 5.
I would get in my head and be like,
I'd be like, who won? Sorry, Charlie.
That's what I mean, bro. First of all, eating 100 grapes itself is fucking crazy.
Nah, you can eat 100 grapes.
100 grapes?
Yeah.
You're underestimating how many grapes that is.
No, I think like a regular bundle of grapes is 100 grapes.
You're gonna sit there and eat an entire thing of grapes?
I like grapes.
That's crazy.
Do I get to pick the type of grapes?
Sure. Doesn't make them less poisonous.
Black seedless grapes. Oh my goodness.
Imagine picking
real crunchy bitches too. Like I bite into them and it's like.
Imagine the first grape you take.
Yeah, that'd be upsetting. But like,
first one's a prank though.
Yeah. Oh shit! He took the poison one. No, keep going.
No. First one you eat and you go oh.
This would be a good Santagato Studios video, bitch.
Oh, so I'll poison one. I'll put a bunch of bleach in it.
No. But you can somehow.
One grape tastes like throw up.
Like one grape is, or like just put like something in the grape, and they'll be like, oh wait, something's in this one, and you could say like, yo, like 100, like every grape you eat is $1.
We're getting into Mr. Beast territory right now.
I mean, listen, man, we got the new studio. We need to fill it up somehow.
Each grape you eat is $20.
Each grape you eat is do 100 grapes per person. Each grape you eat is $1. Yeah, I'm not asking you to ball out, but like.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, I mean, if it's gonna be a Mr. Beast video, it has to be like, well, we're gonna, I don't know, some crazy shit.
Yeah,
each grape's $1 million.
Yeah, in this grape is $1 million, and if you eat it, I'm gonna shoot this person in the back of the head. Yeah.
If you eat the wrong one, someone is going to kill you with a bat.
Yeah.
What if this, right? We blindfold 3 of you, and I put grapes in front of you guys.
Yeah, baby. I like this.
And it's like you're all kind of in it together, right? So like, and that's the pot. Why are we doing this on the episode?
I mean, people want to see the creative process of how things get done.
I wonder if it will happen though. Probably not.
Yeah.
But like, you get like a plate of grapes, right? Mostly red, but there's like, so let's say you get 50 grapes, and 8 of them are green grapes, right?
Okay, I'm gonna ignore the fact that you said green grapes.
Green grapes.
Yeah.
So green and red. So you know what I mean? So those would be the poisonous ones. And there's 3 of them, so everyone gets 50. And each one is $20 that you eat. But if any of you eat a green one, you lose all the money.
I think it would be a really fun video.
So it'd be like, yo, you ate it, and it's kind of, or like this, you eat it, and maybe you don't even. Well, I know that's stupid. Never mind. I was gonna say you don't know if you lost or not yet until the end of the video. Yeah,
I think yeah. I would say if it's 1,000 grapes,
that's way too many. That's way too much money. What am I saying?
Yeah, that's why I said $1 a grape.
Oh no, 150 times 20. What is that?
1,150 times 2, so 2,300. What did you say again?
I don't know. Now I'm confused.
You said 150 times 20.
150 times 20.
Yeah. Oh, 3,000. Oops.
Oh, so then we'll like double that or something.
Oh, you're just
$50. $50 a grape. It has to be high stakes. You guys have to like feel like, yo, we have enough money right now. Let's just call it quits before we fuck this up.
But it would be per person or like the
no,
collective?
like collectively. So you guys could make like a couple $1,000s in this video if you like play it right.
Damn, that's crazy.
That'd be a cool video.
That would
Yo,
be.
we gotta do that, like a mini Mr. Beast.
Yeah, we can call it Mr. Animal.
Mr. Little Lion Boy.
Little guy
Lion.
animal.
Little Lion Man.
Little
Shout out-
Lion.
And that's who's that? That's a country.
You're asking me to name a country singer?
Mumford and Sons.
Oh, yeah.
Is that country? I don't know.
You know me, the person that can just generate the name of country music stars.
Yeah. Mumford and Sons. Shout out to them.
Or just let them have their thing. We don't need to shout them out.
Okay. Well, anyway, I think that's all we have for today. Also, this is our last episode that we're shooting in the old studio, so RIP.
Touch the walls, boys
here.
and girls, and
Frank's-
anyone, however you identify.
I wonder how if you want to like keep anything from here because you're that type of guy.
I've thought about it, honestly, but probably
just-
probably won't.
Frank's gonna right before he leaves today turn around and go, shut the lights and leave.
I am.
Yeah.
That's what I am, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I am what I am, and that's all that I am.
Yam. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What an episode.
Where can they find you?
I mean,
all over the place.
All over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, weird that we had to do the tour thing and then, apologize. But
Which again, we are sorry.
yeah, go. Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna accept our apology. Which
And that's their right.
Yeah.
But you know where to find me. I'm not even gonna plug all my stuff. Go check it out. And yeah.
Yep, go follow the show on TikTok and Instagram if there is a TikTok by the time this comes out, at The Basement Yard. And, thebasementyard.com to go get those tickets for the United Kingdom and Ireland, because I don't know if that's part of the UK.
Yeah, just overseas.
Overseas, that area.
For the overseas shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys there, thebasementyard.com. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. local time. Use the code BASEMENT to get your tickets. That is all. See you guys next time.
See ya.